Could your daily vegetables be silently destroying your brain? Brain fog, forgetfulness, and even dementia could be linked to certain vegetables hiding in your kitchen right now. Recent research reveals that some vegetables contain neurotoxins, antinutrients, and inflammation-triggering compounds that could accelerate memory loss, mental fatigue, and cognitive decline. But don't worry. In this video, we reveal the 8 worst brain-damaging vegetables and give you better brain-boosting alternatives. Plus, we'll share an amazing brain-supporting supplement used by some of the longest-living cultures in the world, so stick around until the end. The vegetable at number 1 is the most shocking. Most people eat it daily and have no idea it could be harming their brain. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe to keep your mind sharp with the latest science-backed health tips. Why your diet is destroying your brain. You need to know this. Did you know that over 55 million people worldwide suffer from dementia? Scientists now confirm that poor diet and chronic inflammation are major contributors to brain aging. Studies show, certain foods increase brain inflammation, leading to memory loss and brain fog. High sugar, pesticide-laden, and lectin-rich vegetables could trigger neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Protecting your brain starts with knowing what to avoid. Let's uncover the 8 most dangerous vegetables you need to watch out for. Number 8, potatoes, the silent memory killer? Think potatoes are harmless? Think again. If you're eating them regularly, you could be unknowingly increasing your risk of brain fog, memory loss, and even Alzheimer's disease over time. While potatoes are a staple in many diets worldwide, their impact on brain health is far from beneficial. Research suggests that potatoes can contribute to neuroinflammation, insulin resistance, and toxic buildup, a recipe for long-term cognitive decline. But why exactly are potatoes a silent memory killer? Let's break it down. 1. High glycemic index, the blood sugar roller coaster that wrecks your brain. Potatoes are high in fast-digesting carbohydrates, meaning they spike your blood sugar rapidly. Over time, these constant blood sugar spikes and crashes can increase insulin resistance, a known risk factor for Alzheimer's disease, often referred to as type 3 diabetes. It causes brain fog and mental fatigue, leaving you struggling to focus. Accelerate cognitive aging, leading to earlier memory loss. Think about this. Have you ever felt sluggish or mentally drained after eating a plate of mashed potatoes or French fries? That's your brain struggling to keep up with the glucose overload. 2. Acrylamide, the toxic chemical lurking in fried potatoes. If you love French fries, potato chips, or even baked potatoes, this part is going to shock you. When potatoes are cooked at high temperatures, fried, baked, or roasted, they produce acrylamide, a neurotoxic compound linked to nerve damage and brain cell deterioration. Scientific studies suggest that acrylamide exposure may disrupt neurotransmitter function, leading to memory and focus problems. Trigger oxidative stress, a key driver of neurodegenerative diseases. Increase inflammation, further damaging brain cells. The more fried potatoes you consume, the higher your acrylamide exposure, bad news for your brain. 3. Lectins and nightshade effect, hidden inflammation triggers. Potatoes belong to the nightshade family, which contains lectins, a type of plant protein that can disrupt the gut-brain connection, leading to chronic brain fog. Trigger inflammation, a major cause of cognitive impairment. Worsen autoimmune disorders, potentially harming brain function. So, should you quit potatoes entirely? You don't have to, but you do need to be smarter about how and how often you eat them. Brain-friendly swap? Instead of regular potatoes, opt for sweet potatoes, lower glycemic index, rich in brain-protective antioxidants. Cauliflower mash, a delicious, brain-boosting alternative to mashed potatoes. And stay tuned, because the number 1 most brain-damaging vegetable is still ahead, and it's a staple in almost every household. Number 7, corn, hidden brain toxin in your diet. Corn is everywhere. It's in your cereal, your snacks, your tortillas, and even your healthy popcorn. But what if I told you that corn, especially the kind most people eat, isn't just bad for your waistline? It could be silently harming your brain. That's right, corn is loaded with brain-damaging compounds that contribute to cognitive decline, inflammation, and even Alzheimer's risk. Let's take a closer look at why you might want to rethink your corn intake. 1. High in omega-6 fats, the inflammation bomb in your brain. Corn contains high levels of omega-6 fatty acids, which aren't inherently bad, but here's the problem. Our bodies need a balanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids for optimal brain function. The modern diet is flooded with omega-6 fats, creating a dangerous imbalance that leads to chronic inflammation. Brain inflammation equals poor focus, memory decline, and increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Here's the kicker: chronic inflammation doesn't just cause brain fog, it actually shrinks brain cells over time. 2. Pesticide overload, the toxic truth about most corn. Did you know that over 90% of corn grown in the US is genetically modified, GMO? The problem? Most GMO corn is sprayed with glyphosate, a pesticide linked to neurological disorders and cognitive decline. Studies show glyphosate exposure can damage neurons, impairing memory and focus. Disrupt gut bacteria, which play a crucial role in brain health. Trigger oxidative stress, accelerating the aging process in the brain. If you're eating non-organic corn, you're likely consuming traces of these harmful pesticides every time. 3. Corn syrup and processed corn products, a sugar nightmare for your brain. Corn isn't just in whole food form, it's heavily processed into high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a common ingredient in soft drinks, snack bars, processed foods, even some healthy yogurts and cereals. Why is this bad for your brain? HFCS spikes blood sugar and triggers massive inflammation in the brain. Excess sugar fuels free radicals, damaging brain cells and increasing Alzheimer's risk. Regular consumption leads to dopamine dysregulation, increasing cravings and mental fatigue. This means that every time you sip a soda or eat processed snacks, you could be accelerating cognitive decline. Smarter choice? Instead of brain-damaging corn, switch to organic, non-GMO corn, if you must eat it. Brain-friendly omega-3 sources like wild-caught salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds to counteract inflammation. Low-glycemic veggies like asparagus and leafy greens to support cognitive function. And we're just getting started. The next vegetables on this list are even worse for your brain, and number 1 will shock you. Comment below, did you know corn could harm your brain? What's your go-to swap for corn-based foods? Keep watching, because up next, we reveal a popular vegetable that could be destroying your focus and memory right now. Number 6, tomatoes. Are they secretly destroying your brain? Tomatoes are a staple in salads, sauces, and sandwiches, but could they be silently harming your brain? You've probably heard that tomatoes are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and lycopene, all great for health. But what if I told you that they could also be triggering brain fog, memory loss, and even long-term cognitive decline? Let's dive into the shocking truth behind tomatoes and why they might not be as brain-friendly as you think. 1. High in lectins, the gut-brain disruptors. Tomatoes contain lectins, plant proteins that can damage the gut lining, leading to leaky gut syndrome, a major trigger for brain inflammation. Disrupt neurotransmitters, which can cause mental fatigue, focus issues, and even anxiety. Trigger autoimmune responses, potentially worsening conditions like brain fog and Alzheimer's risk. Here's the kicker: the gut and brain are directly connected. When your gut is inflamed, your brain suffers. 2. Nightshade alkaloids, hidden neurotoxins. Tomatoes are part of the nightshade family, which contains alkaloids, natural compounds that can interfere with nerve signaling, leading to sluggish thinking and cognitive impairment. Increase neuroinflammation, which has been linked to dementia and Parkinson's disease. Trigger headaches, brain fog, and energy crashes in sensitive individuals. Think about this: have you ever felt groggy, foggy, or even slightly off after eating a tomato-heavy meal? That could be the nightshade effect at work. Smarter choice? Opt for cooked tomatoes. Cooking reduces lectins and makes nutrients more bioavailable. Swap tomatoes for brain-boosting alternatives like avocados, rich in healthy fats, and beets, great for blood flow to the brain. And we're just getting started. Keep watching, because the next superfood on this list might be even worse for your brain. Number 5, spinach. Is this superfood secretly hurting your brain? Spinach is a superfood loved by health gurus, but could eating too much of it actually be harming your brain? Sure, spinach is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but new research suggests it may contribute to neurotoxicity and cognitive decline when consumed in excess. 1. High in oxalates, the brain-draining anti-nutrient. Spinach is loaded with oxalates, natural compounds that can block calcium absorption, leading to weaker nerve function and poor cognitive performance. Form crystal deposits in the brain, which have been linked to Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. It causes brain fog, fatigue, and sluggish thinking, especially in those with kidney or metabolic issues. Did you know? High oxalate diets have been associated with mental exhaustion and difficulty concentrating. 2. Neurotoxic buildup? A hidden risk for brain health. Studies suggest that excess oxalates may contribute to brain cell damage, potentially accelerating cognitive decline and memory loss. People prone to kidney stones or inflammation should be extra cautious, as oxalates can increase stress on the nervous system. So, does this mean you should stop eating spinach altogether? Not necessarily, but moderation is key. Brain-friendly swap? Limit raw spinach intake, opt for lightly steamed versions to reduce oxalates. Mix in low oxalate greens like kale, watercress, and arugula for balanced nutrition. And speaking of shocking brain-damaging foods, wait until you see what's coming next. Shocking brain solution: stay sharp and protect your mind. Want to keep your brain sharp, focused, and protected from cognitive decline? The Okinawan diet is known for boosting memory and preventing dementia, and scientists have discovered a key formula behind their cognitive longevity. That's why we highly recommend Okinawa Brain Support Formula, a clinically proven supplement that helps enhance memory and focus, reduce brain inflammation, protect against cognitive decline and mental fatigue. Limited time offer, try it now before it's gone. Click in the description below for the affiliate link. Number 4, eggplant, a hidden brain fog trigger? Eggplant is low in calories and full of fiber, but did you know it contains compounds that may actually interfere with brain function? Most people don't realize this, but eggplant contains neurotoxic alkaloids that could be silently sabotaging your mental clarity and memory. 1. Blocks acetylcholine, the brain's learning neurotransmitter. Eggplant contains solanine, a naturally occurring chemical that can block acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, and focus. Disrupt cognitive function, leading to brain fog and sluggish thinking. Cause neurological irritation, which can worsen conditions like ADHD and anxiety. In simple terms, eating too much eggplant could make it harder for you to think clearly and retain information. 2. Increases neuroinflammation. The silent brain killer eggplant is part of the nightshade family, just like tomatoes and potatoes. That means it contains alkaloids that may contribute to inflammation in the brain. Studies suggest that chronic neuroinflammation is linked to memory decline, increased risk of dementia, slower mental processing and fatigue. Brain-friendly swap? Instead of eggplant, try zucchini or bell peppers. They're packed with antioxidants and won't interfere with acetylcholine levels. And trust me, the worst brain-damaging food is still coming up, so keep watching. Number 3, mushrooms. Could they be poisoning your brain? Mushrooms are often praised as a superfood, but could some varieties actually be silently poisoning your brain? While many mushrooms offer health benefits, certain types can contain hidden neurotoxins, heavy metals, and dangerous fungi compounds that could be affecting your memory and focus. 1. Oxalates and heavy metals, silent brain disruptors. Some mushrooms, especially conventionally grown ones, are known to absorb heavy metals from the soil, leading to nerve toxicity and cognitive impairment over time. Contain oxalates, which can interfere with calcium absorption and disrupt brain function. Trigger neuroinflammation, a major contributor to brain fog, memory loss, and even Alzheimer's disease. 2. Toxic fungi and wild mushrooms, a hidden risk? Did you know that some wild mushrooms produce neurotoxic compounds that can interfere with neurotransmitter function, making it harder to think clearly? Cause oxidative stress, which damages brain cells and accelerates cognitive decline. Lead to long-term nervous system issues, even in small amounts. Think twice before eating unidentified mushrooms or non-organic varieties. Brain-safe choice? Stick to organic mushrooms like lion's mane, which has been scientifically proven to enhance memory, support nerve regeneration, and improve cognitive function. Avoid wild or conventionally grown mushrooms that may contain neurotoxins. And trust me, the next so-called healthy vegetable could be even worse for your brain. Stay tuned. Number 2, carrots. Too much beta-carotene equals brain damage? Carrots are known for improving eyesight, but could they be secretly harming your brain? You've heard that carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant, but new research suggests that excess beta-carotene could damage brain cells instead of protecting them. 1. Beta-carotene overload. When too much of a good thing becomes dangerous. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which is converted into vitamin A, but here's where things get tricky. Excess beta-carotene can overload the brain, leading to oxidative stress and neuron damage. High levels may block the absorption of other essential brain nutrients, like vitamin K and omega-3s, which are crucial for memory and mental clarity. Studies suggest that overconsumption could actually speed up cognitive decline instead of preventing it. 2. Can too many carrots damage your memory? New findings indicate that excessive beta-carotene intake may interfere with brain cell communication, leading to slower thinking and mental fog. Increase free radical damage, making brain cells more vulnerable to age-related decline. Reduce cognitive performance over time, especially when combined with a high-sugar diet. Ever heard the phrase "too much of a good thing"? That definitely applies to carrots when it comes to brain health. Smarter choice? Eat carrots in moderation, stick to 1 serving per day instead of overloading your system. Balance with antioxidant-rich foods like blueberries, walnuts, and leafy greens, which protect the brain from oxidative stress. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the number 1 most shocking brain-damaging vegetable. Number 1, the most shocking brain-damaging vegetable. This last vegetable is eaten almost daily and might be silently destroying your memory. You won't believe what researchers have uncovered about this common food. Number 1, beets. Could this superfood be harming your brain? Beets are often praised for their health benefits, but they have a dark side when it comes to brain health. High in natural sugars, can cause blood sugar spikes, fueling brain inflammation and cognitive decline. Rich in oxalates, can contribute to neurotoxicity, linked to Alzheimer's and brain fog. May lower blood pressure too much. While beets improve circulation, excessive intake can reduce oxygen to the brain, affecting mental clarity. May increase inflammation in the brain, leading to memory loss, confusion, and sluggish thinking. Can spike blood sugar, triggering insulin resistance, a major factor in brain fog and cognitive decline. Brain boosting swap? Ditch this brain-damaging vegetable and instead fuel your brain with healthy fats from avocados, olive oil, and nuts. Opt for low-sugar veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, and dark leafy greens for brain-boosting nutrients without the risks. Omega-3 rich superfoods like salmon, chia seeds, and walnuts, which are clinically proven to protect brain cells and enhance cognitive function. Did this surprise you? Drop a comment below. Next up, best and worst foods for brain health. Before we go, don't miss this final brain-boosting solution. Final brain-boosting solution. Don't miss this. Want to protect your memory, prevent brain fog, and stay mentally sharp? Making these simple brain-friendly food swaps is just the beginning. If you really want to optimize your cognitive health, you need clinically tested brain nutrients, and I've found the perfect solution. That's why we highly recommend Okinawa Brain Support Formula, a supplement backed by science and real results. Boosts memory and focus, fights brain inflammation, supports long-term cognitive health. Limited time offer, try it before it's gone. Like and subscribe for more powerful brain health tips. Comment below, which vegetable shocked you the most? Turn on notifications so you never miss a brain-boosting video. Watch next, Top Superfoods for Brain Health. Check out our upcoming video playlist on cancer-fighting foods, liver detox secrets, longevity superfoods, and the best vegetables and fruits for diabetics. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.